Okay, so this is medium size brush. It's not a small one. And I'm using yellow ochre for the background. So we decided to use yellow ochre for this project. I'm just gonna color the background. And you know what? It doesn't have to look, honestly, if you see those brush strokes, I think it's nice. We will be probably doing 2 layers, having 2 layers there, because then we will have a beautiful kind of rich color. Oh, I love that. This is really nice.
I think I put the yellow oxide with little bit red. I think so because this looks more yellow.
So with red is okay?
I try.
Or try with cadmium yellow with red.
Yeah.
With the
Cadmium yellow. Cadmium yellow. I don't have cadmium yellow.
You don't have it?
Then I have cadmium light.
That's going to make it too light, right?
Yeah. So let me try a little bit red, I think so.
Just try.
Yeah, try like first. Yeah.
Or you know what? If you have these colors in oil, do an oil. Go for oil.
Okay, let me see.
This is such a rich color.
Mm.
Yeah. It's really rich.
I'm going to turn it around.
It almost looks like a camel color.
Yes. Gold, camel.
Yeah.
Beautiful color.
Lemon yellow. I have lemon yellow, or I have a yellow ochre in oil.
Yeah, yellow ochre in oil.
Yeah, I mean the neutral one.
Yes, that's awesome.
Okay, then I do it.
So
Can you see the white underneath in yours, Lael?
just a tiny bit, not much, because I am not putting too much water in my color.
Ah.
I'm going to do another layer. I'm going to have another layer done. The more layers I have, the richer the color is going to look, deeper and rich. So let's wait a bit. We still have some work here.
Looks like an angel.
With the wings.
He's in the chair.
With wings.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I like that. That looks good. Okay, let's see. Let's take.
Gee, you're fast.
No, I'm going to stop right now. After this, I'm just too excited. I'll stop. So this part here is the important part right there, because that's the one that connects to the background more than this part. This is connected to the chair, which is a different color. All right, so this is good. I'm going to take this color here. I'm using a small round brush, and it's again just yellow ochre. Okay. So I'm trying to put in between a thin line of yellow in between, just because these are too heavy when you have two big ones right next to each other. Just kind of a small in between, thinner line. Okay. Okay. So next one is this here, the big one here. Just because I don't want to connect the yellow in there. I don't want to put yellow in here because I don't want to connect these to the same yellow. I will lose the shape of her arm. Thinner one. And that one here. Good. is Claudia? I lost her. I lost the reference. Try not to make it too the straight lines in here because she's wearing a sweater. So even I'm trying to make the lines, the edge bit wobbly. All right, that's good. All right, let's see. I think right here it might need a tiny bit of yellow there. Okay, that's good. All right, so tiles. So I started with the one in the corner and then I'm, one yes, one no kind of. So, and do this one here.
Leo, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do you, when you finish a painting in acrylic or oil, do you spray it with anything to set it or keep it?
Yeah, I brush it with, I don't spray it. I brush it with varnish. either satin color or
Mhm.
matte varnish.
Okay.
But you know, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's not for protection, especially if it's acrylic.
Mhm.
It's not for protection. It just makes the colors deeper. They look deeper,
Oh,
more
okay.
uniform. You know,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
they look nicer. That's all. But yes, I do. I do.
But it's always, when you do the varnish, your color become little bit more darker.
Yeah,
Always. Yeah.
yeah, deeper and more rich.
Yeah, more rich, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there was a benefit to it or if it kept it from fading.
No, it's not the fading. It's just kind of, you know, how with acrylics, if you're using acrylics, not oil, and sometimes oil too, how sometimes some colors are shiny and some colors are matte
Mm-hmm.
because of the pigment.
Mm-hmm.
That will make all of the colors uniform, the same.
Uniform.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea, because that's a
Unifying
good
all of the
idea.
colors. Yeah.
Well, I just this very minute finished the windowsill. That's what I've been doing because I haven't been able to sit for a long time.
Right.
But I used my satin green was an open acrylic, and all the rest were regular
yeah.
acrylic.
Yeah.
So I got these shiny bits on my painting, and I'm
Right.
going,
Yeah.
what? It looked wet, and I thought, my goodness, what? That'd be dry by now.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you varnish this when it's dry, it will make all of the colors the same.
Okay.
You say satin, Leah?
Sometimes I use satin or if you don't want a bit of sheen, because satin has a bit of sheen, shiny look, you could use just flat. I don't use gloss. I find it too strong personally. But I use a brush. I don't spray.
Yeah, you'd probably have more control, I guess, with when you do that.
Yeah, and there's no smell.
Yes.
Put it outside if you want to do it. If you want to spray, you have to spray it outside because it smells.
This is just like a varnish, right? You're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, varnish.
When I did that archival paint, or spray paint for that newspaper one with the bagel.
Yeah, yeah.
It said that one should be glossy because then you're sure you've got coverage.
Okay.
And then it protects it. And then you put the varnish and do whatever one you want.
So yes. Sometimes what they do is they tell you to, they recommend that you use gloss first and then matte on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I usually use just one because, you know, I'm using acrylics. Acrylics is pretty hard. It's really hard when it's dry. It doesn't matter. So I'm not worried about protecting the acrylic. I just want to unify the finish of the colors and make them deeper and more rich. That's
But does
all.
it help protect against fading in the sun if you have it?
Acrylic doesn't fade.
No? Okay.
No, doesn't. That's the beauty about acrylic. It doesn't fade.
Oh, get down. Oh,
Uh-oh.
get down. Sorry.
Is that a cat?
Yes. He's been really good, but just today I got a new plant and it's not even real. I saw it in Canadian Tire and I had to replace my old plant. It was falling apart.
Okay.
It's artificial. Sorry.
Deborah, I'm recording. Do you want me to stop?
Oh no, I'll be quiet.
It's just so when I'll stop in a minute. All right, so this is looking good, eh? Not
Mhm.
bad.
Mhm.
That's a beautiful color.
Very rich, very
Mhm.
nice, good. So I am going to paint those tiles, not all of them, because we can continue this without recording, but I am going to record the pattern I have on her pants on the ankle. I just want to paint the tiles behind. Switch my brush. Okay, let's do this. And usually what I do is when I start putting the color, I can tell, I can see the pattern better. So I can decide at that point if I want to add to it or just leave it just the way it is. Oh, that's good. Okay. Hmm. See, at this point, I can tell, I can see that it would be nice to add tiny bit of detail. Okay, next one. All right. Okay. All right, the next next one will be here behind this leg. Yep. Just have to turn it 1 minute. Oh.